Hey guys, it's your girl Lou Speaks with another video. So the topic for discussion is, I'm gonna keep this video short. It's a quick video because I feel like talking, talking about relationships. In fact, not even relationships. Me and relationships. Like there is a key point to that. Me and relationships. I just feel like I am a unique case. Like I don't know. There's something about me that's just weird. That's just broken. To make a relationship work, you have to know how to compromise. Big compromise. Wait, let me check it. I'm on some jerky place. See, scissors don't work. Just like my brain. Like, I feel like being in a relationship, you really have to know how to compromise. And not just compromise. I feel like when you're in a relationship, your brain kind of just like clocks out. The moment you start to like catch feelings, like fall in love, like all that stuff, it just clocks out. It leaves the building. I don't understand. Like, it's about compromise. Like that's the big whatever. And not only compromise, but you have to be understanding. You have to accept certain things. You have to be a boss at commitment. Oh my, not commitment. Watch, I mess up the thing. What's it called? Not commitment. Forgiveness. Forgiveness. You need to know how to forgive, baby girl, baby boy. And forgiveness, I don't have it in me. You do it once, you can do it twice, and that's how it stay in my head. Lie to me once, you gonna lie again. Cheat on me once, you gonna cheat again. Throw dirt on me once, you gonna throw dirt on me again. I know it. Why does beef jerky don't want to come up? Oh, pinch it. Pinch it? Oh, pinch it. I got it. It's coming out. Beef jerky. Right. So it's like, I feel like the couples, people who've been together for like 5, 10 years, you know, it's a long time. So they've messed up, you know, they've fallen out, broken up, got back together, went on a break, had their space, all that stuff. And it's just, I can't really see myself doing all of that. That's too much. Cause like, people go on breaks and their definition of a break is, you know, broken up. I mean, okay, I feel like there's no such thing as going on a break. Either you with me or you not with me. That's how I see it. People use the excuse of being on a break to go and mess with other people. That's how I see it. Because a lot of people do that. They be like, oh babe, I think we need a break. I need some space. Let's slow down, you know, put the brakes on stuff, right? You give them space, all the space in the world, and they go and they mess with somebody else. Then they come back and they say, oh, but we wasn't together. Bro, either we together, we not together. Not together. What you mean? Together. Mind you, I never had to do the ox me to go on a break because, you know, sis never lost them more than 4 months. Kaboop. Guys want you to be there for them, you know, hold their hand, give them a hug, be an understanding person. But when the tables are turned, you can't do for me what I was doing for you. You can't have my back like I was having your back. That's tough. They want you to give them a shoulder to lean on, be supportive in the stuff that they want to do. Now you could be a good girlfriend, you could give them all of that, and it's still not enough. They still go around and do some stupidness to piss you off, say things to break their little hearts, and then you become the bad person. That happened to me. break their little hearts, and you become the bad person. So frustrating. It doesn't make any sense. Like I was there for you. Opened my heart to you. And I feel like everyone is going through something. Everyone is going through a struggle. Okay? That took me time to realize. Everyone is going through a struggle. Everyone is struggling with some kind of pain, hurt, sadness, trauma. Everyone is going through it. Trauma understands trauma. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So you can't really push away someone else that's going through their own struggles who's trying to be. You know what I mean? Don't get it. Don't get it. Doesn't make sense to me. It's crazy. I love it. You know, for me personally, I'm not gonna say it's all guys. You know, I know how to pick them. Next, beef jerky. Or whatever. What is this thing called? Not beef jerky. Y'all hear me calling it beef jerky? Slim Jim. You know, sometimes in relationships you make silly decisions. You accept things that you wish you never accepted. The people who've been in relationships for like 5, 10 years, you know, I'm pretty sure sometimes even they regret, you know, accepting the person after what they did. And it doesn't always have to be the traditional, you know, he cheated on me, she cheated on me type thing. It could be, you know, you being disrespectful to your partner, you not being supportive to your partner. You know, it could be anything. Anything. You know, I'm pretty sure like even them, even though they accepted the cheater, they accepted the liar, you know, they probably wish they could have gone back and, you know, didn't do it and just cut their losses. And it's like, I just can't see myself doing that. Like how some people be like,
oh, you know, everyone makes mistakes. You know, cheating on someone once, as long as you don't do it again, it shouldn't be a problem. If you can see that you learned this lesson.
Nah. I feel like if you cheated on me once, you gonna cheat on me twice. Okay? Once a cheater, always a cheater. If you had it in your blood, in your soul, in your mind, in your heart to cheat on me, you can do it again, boo. Only means you don't love me enough. You didn't love me enough to not cheat on me. I understand there's moments of weakness, you know, for people probably going through things, they feel alone, they're not receiving enough attention. I feel like that's just not enough reason to go and cheat on someone. If that's how you feeling, you know, speak to the person. Let the person know, hey babes, I feel this way. And something need to change or else you're going to lose me. And if the person shrugs their shoulders like, I don't care, then you'd be like, oh sorry. Nah, just break up with them. What's the point of cheating? I mean, okay, no. Let me not say what's the point of cheating, right? Because I do get, you know, some people cheat and they do love the person. Probably, it's just, they probably don't love the person as much as that person loves them, but they have some sort of love for that person. And they go ahead and cheat and they probably wish they didn't do it, or, you know, they're just not ready to leave that person. But you have to understand that that's unfair to that person. You know, if you're in a relationship with someone, you're committed to someone, you know, people say, oh, but I'm not married. I feel like you get into a relationship with someone that you see a future with, you should have that kind of future on your mind. Like, is this someone that I can have kids with? Is this someone I could see myself marrying in the future? That's what you should have in your head. You know what I mean? You should proceed that way. So I feel like, yes, you owe that person your loyalty. Once you tell that person, I love you, you owe them your loyalty. I can hate it. When you're in a relationship and your heart starts to really dive in there, that's when the stupid decisions come along. That's how I feel. You know? And the thing is, like, I've experienced, you know, heartbreak, like heartbreak, like crying, breaking. I've experienced it. I felt it. It don't feel good. I don't want to feel it no more. But like, oh my God. I feel like I was more heartbroken, not because I was disappointed in the person, because of course, you know, they promised this and they promised that, and we see a future here and we see a future there, and, you know, use my this and use my that. You know, let's brush the disappointment aside, right? What hurt me the most is the fact that I became one of the stupid females that I said I'd never be. I don't want to use the word stupid because stupid is like really harsh. I use stupid for myself, but I'm not going to use stupid for other females, right? Because everyone has their emotions, they have their decisions, you know, whatever. Whatever you decide to do with your life, that's what you decide to do with your life. You get it? You understand? But I never thought I'd be one of these females out here to end up caught up in this. Like, I accepted things that I never would have accepted. I let things, you know, slide where I normally would not let it slide. And I opened myself in a way that I have never, ever opened up before. My head sounds hurting. I ain't gonna cry. I ain't gonna cry. You know why? Because I'm not a punk. I'm not a punk. I did things that I never thought I would have done. Going through, you know, heartbreak and all that stuff. You know how females take stuff to social media and they be like,
he ain't this, he ain't that, I'm a real, boom, whatever. I get 50 dudes, blah, 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 2020, sis gonna boss up.
mind you, I wasn't saying all of that. Nah, I wasn't saying all that. But I was doing something to that effect. I was sharing memes, obviously taking jabs and stuff like that. But I never shared or texted something that was not true, or that I believed wasn't true, I should say. You know, there's two sides to every story, and sometimes when you hurt and you whatever, you tend to see a disillusioned side to something that's not true, but you create your own truth, I guess. You get what I'm saying, because I can't explain it. Oh, child. Things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child. How I feel right now, I reached the point where, and you know what? People are gonna hear this nigga and be like, it's the typical cliche type thing. But I feel done. Like 3 years ago, I said the same thing, obviously, because I was single for 3 years. I was like, I was done. But I feel like this time around, I'm done for a different reason. Back then, I was done because, you know, I was dating dudes. I was messing with dudes and not really feeling anything. Like, they were in their feelings about things, and I wasn't really in my feelings about things. I was trying to figure out what love is. Like, can I feel love? You know what I mean? I decided to stop talking to dudes, period, if I had no intentions of being with them. Because I tend to leave people on unintentionally, and that might not sound like sense, but I do. It's not my intentions. That's why I was single for 3 years. I broke my 3-year silence, you know, got my heart broken, and then now I've decided, you know, I just don't want to be in a relationship. Like, I feel that I'm the best me when I'm single, if that makes sense. I feel, I don't want to say happier, but I feel my mind is more at peace when I'm single. I can get things done. I feel more freedom. And I'm not saying freedom to go and talk to Tom, Jerry, Bob, whatever. More freedom as to say, like, I don't have to worry about, for example, staying out too late because, you know, got a guy at home. I mean, I've got a guy that I'm talking to. I don't have to, I don't know. I feel more free. And I honestly, I'm starting to feel like I'm just not built for this relationship type thing. I'm just not built for it. If it comes somewhere along the way, then it comes. But it's not gonna come. I mean, it's probably gonna come, but I'm gonna be a tough cookie to crack. I'm not gonna accept it. It's whatever at this point. I have, you know, nieces and nephews. I've wanted to have kids, you know. I had it in my head that I wanted to be married with like 5 kids, and I know you all looking at me like, sis, what are you trying to do? Like you're trying to go pop, 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 pop. No, I've always dreamt of having like a house, you know, filled with kids running around, and I know it's like a lot of work. I probably have gray hair before I even reach 30 or 40 or whatever, but you know, I grew up in a full house, and it wasn't always easy, but I wanted to have a full house, you know, teach my kids, love, all that stuff, have a husband, we work as a team, we take on the world as a team. But now I've decided I don't want that anymore. I think it's best that, you know, I stay single, and, you know, I don't get married. I don't want any kids no more. So I don't think, if it was me by myself, I probably would have kids, if it's just me. But to say for me to be with someone and have kids together with that someone, I don't think I want that. I just don't. I'd rather do it on my own than to do it with someone that's gonna add stress on, you know. As a mother, you're already stressed out, taking care of your child, you know, this human being that can't take care of themselves, and you have to take care of a whole nother person. Just nah. So, you know, and it's fine. I find it should be fine because I have nieces and nephews, you know, I have everyone, listen, all of them are my babies. And even my babies in London, they're my babies, you know? So I don't need kids. I've got you guys to bring me kids, because they my kids. Yeah. But I felt like I talked about basically nothing in this video. People would probably say, you know, I'm giving up way too soon. You're 22. There's a lot of things to life you haven't experienced yet. A lot of things you haven't done yet. And you're already decided that you want to be single, you don't want to have kids. But what people need to understand is, you know, you don't have to be 30 or 40 to realize what you want out of life. Or not only what you want out of life, but what you want to put up with and what you don't want to put up with. The things I don't want to put up with, I don't think any man is gonna agree with me on it, I guess. Especially seeing in our generation, everyone is technically not in relationships, they're just doing open relationships, you know? Or like non-serious relationships. They're not really trying to grow and build together and that kind of stuff. I'm not interested in it. I'm not. And if I'm gonna put my heart on the line, you should put your heart on the line. That's how I see it. Whatever I give, you should give me back. That's how I see it. If I'm putting on, then you putting on. We putting on together. That's just how I see it. So that is where I am with that. And I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm just too mature. Maybe I'm just too mature for my age. But it's like, I don't want to say I'm too mature for my age, because literally I have days where I act like an 80-year-old woman. Dragging, creaking, sleeping. And then I have days where I'm like a 5-year-old, jumping around the place, bothering people, poking at people, you know, all of that stuff. I'm both age groups. I can say I'm one, you know, I guess I'm a normal female in that way, to say that, you know, females make stupid decisions. They let their heart rule without their mind. So I guess I'm normal in that way. But I feel like in every other way possible, I seem to be completely different. And because I'm completely different, sis gotta stay single. That's it. That's it for me, boo. But anyway, this was a discussion I wanted to have. I gotta like that. Gotta like that. Anyway, this is it for this video. There was a lot more that I wanted to speak about, but it's not coming to my head. So therefore, we might have a part 2 on this topic. Maybe not. Yeah, but this is it for this video. I think I'm gonna record it over, but we shall see what shall happen.